You for me friend. Do you have a bank load of money for spend? And what do them?
Them have a money problem. Laugh, we a laugh and a solve them. Sick bad.
You know
It's hard guava season again. Whenever a Guyanese uses this term, it's to say that their funds are low, slow business, economic hardship. It's used specifically in January and early February due to the excessive spending done in December and the Christmas holidays. But January is the start of the year, and if we want to make this our year, we say that every year, this year is our year. But if we want to make this our year, we have to get a start. And with the pace that Guyana is going at these days, you surely don't want to miss out. So here's a practical tip we can use, and that is understanding and applying the concept of budgeting. So what is this budgeting? In Guyana, when we say budget, we usually refer to the amount we're spending for a month. Oh, my budget for this month is 60 grand, 100 grand, whatever the case is. However, a budget is more than that. An actual budget shows your income and the revenue side. Think of it like your financial game plan, a money map. It shows you how much money comes in, and it helps you decide where your money goes. We're going to explore now an example of what a budget might look like. Go. So this is an example of a simplified and hypothetical budget. We have our income on one side and our spending on the other. With this at the back of your mind, your financial goal should be then to maximize this side of the budget by learning skills and what's not. We'll look at some more things you can do later, and the goal should be to minimize here. Albeit, I'm not one to advocate that we cut out things that we love to indulge in so much. I mean, yes, sacrifices have to be made, but we have to live, right? So these are just two things you need to keep at the back of your mind. The difference between the two, our savings, is something we want to make sure we have an idea of every month, and something that we also put to work for us through time deposit accounts. We can further invest this into businesses, or we can have mutual funds, or maybe even the stock exchange. Again, these are all topics we will explore in detail in the future. I want to say, while tracking on a board or a piece of paper like this here and put it on your fridge might guide you, to fully take control of your finances, you need to go into more detail. You need to track the transactions, right? And operate like a business. So that is what I'm going to show you an example of what my budget might look like on a tool that I use. So some persons might prefer to use some budgeting app that is available on their phone. I personally use these spreadsheets along with a combination of the Notes app on my iPhone. Firstly, I would note down this spending as I do them on my iPhone. And then I would, after a period of time, maybe weekly or maybe sometimes daily if I have the time, enter them into this spreadsheet here. As you can see, this spreadsheet brings over the same information that we were looking at before, meaning the same expenditure budget is here on the plan side versus the same income we plan to earn. However, as I said, we need to specify and go into a bit more details. So this is where I would then populate it from my phone with all the other transactions that happen and by category. What this would then do is it would automatically compile on the dashboard my actual expenses and my actual income earned, and you're then able to compare that against the amount you budgeted. This will also show you the effect on savings and any percentage increase you had. So this is what I meant when I said you have to take it to, a next level. I'm sure you've heard the expression before, the devil is in the details. In this case, we're going to take those details and the devil to the Excel sheet, and we'll see who's the bad guy spending out your money. Newsflash, it might probably be yourself. I know it's intimidating, I know it's a lot, but it's a habit we have to develop. It's a habit we have to start, and good things don't come easy, sadly. Some tips for success, though, that can help us is budgeting is a journey. It's not a destination. So just start, even if it's small, by just tracking on your phone before you go to the Excel sheet, just start. Secondly, be flexible, adjust as needed. Every month is not the same. Something unexpected might come up, but you got to plan for these and if you slip up, just try your best to come out of that rut. It happened to me a lot, so I understand. If you're a young person, especially, I highly recommend you use such a system. And luckily for you, this would be one of the first resources I am sharing for free. Anyone who would like this Excel sheet can indicate below and in the Google link, and I will email you guys this. My aim of this channel, as I said, was to spread knowledge and resources. This is it from me, and until our next Capital Convo.